Whoa. Put 200 on the dashboard. Fast car, shawty foreign, need a passport. Yeah, though.
Welcome to the Odie Podcast. I'm Max.
Wavy.
And tonight we're going to be doing a reaction video on Brittany Renner. For those of you guys who have not seen it, I'm going to let you guys hear what's going on and, you know, give me your thoughts. I want to know what y'all think. So she's a person who basically trapped a basketball player.
Let me show you about trap.
Well, I mean, she had a kid for him. And then they weren't together after she had the kid. So, I don't know. But we're gonna see how this goes. So,
hey y'all! It's officially step down.
Gross.
Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park.
wait, she said, did she say she have the cum seat in the back?
She said I have the car seat in the back.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oops, can't hear.
I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know.
That's how that goes.
It is so ghetto being a baby mama and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary. But you and baby gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. So we're moving forward, onward, upward. Okay? I know a lot of you.
Okay, so you can see in the video that was definitely like she paused it and then she started like a continuation of whatever was going on. Honestly, to me, it seems as though she is totally tripping right now. So apparently there's a photo of PJ Washington who posted like with his new girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I think she's having like a breakdown and we only seeing like the I'll be alright part of it. But reality fact is, you know, when things don't work out, it just don't work out. You don't have to like apologize or find excuses or figure it out. And she's trying to, or you know, making it public that, oh, she's alright. So it's kind of like a statement because he just posted that shit. But she don't look pretty right now. She look not pretty right now. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Her hair is not done. I mean, my hair is not dead, but her hair is basically always done. Most times if you see her post something, she ain't got no makeup on. I'm just going off of regular her standard to what she's doing right now. It just seems like she's going through something. What's your opinion so far?
Well, yeah. Well, you know, when they broke up, she probably didn't think like, you know, all right, let me put it to you this way. When they broke up, he has way more options of people that he wants than she has of the people that she wants.
I mean, first off, I don't even know how she got this guy. You wrote a book about having sex and sucking dick. And you talk shit about how to trap a nigga. And now you had a baby, and after you had the baby, talk shit, more shit about how you trapped the nigga. And now you no longer have him, and now you're going through the psychological part of understanding, shit, I'm a baby mama, and I do want more kids in my life, so therefore I'm gonna be a baby mama to multiple men. And that's not a standard to like hold yourself high to, especially with her following that she has. Like, I would hope the people who are watching the shit is watching it because they're like, oh my god,
stepdaddy season out here.
This is like stepdaddy season. Right?
My thing is when she say shit like this,
how do you expect someone else to look at you and want to be
how the
with
hell
you?
you expect somebody to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be stepdaddy? Like, whoa, bitch, you bragging on the shit? Like no, like you might want to like tone that down if you do want somebody to actually be stepdaddy, because it kind of seemed like, I don't want to say necessarily she making fun of it, but she knew what she was saying.
I mean, she definitely knew what she was saying, but again, to me, it just looked like she's really, really angry right now about what's going on and her life that we're just unaware of completely. But this definitely came after PJ Washington posted a pic with a new girl.
Who gonna be stepdaddy?
Let's see.
Are
I would
skeptical
love to
about
see it.
talking to people with children, but I can assure you, the baby mamas now, today, we don't give a damn. You can have them. I have exited the rat race. I am not threats. I want you to be around for a long time, not a good time. You can hold my son, put him on your story. I trust his judgment. I really do. I really, really.
You know, I wonder if she had a girl child, would she feel the exact same way? Are you just gonna have like random
You know
niggas who
what?
gonna be the stepdad?
After she said that, now I agree with you. I think she is having a little mental breakdown.
She's having a
like,
mental breakdown.
She like,
and
oh, cause why say that on social media?
that's what I'm saying. You know, we don't want to know about that shit. Tell us something else.
It's like she wants men to understand. Either A, she want niggas to understand that it's okay. Come talk to me, please. Like, come talk to me again. I'm sorry, right? It's either that A, or it's B. She mad about what's going on with PJ right now, and she just trying to say some shit to get niggas rattled or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, let's just go through a little bit about her background. So she did graduate from college, regardless of whatever's going on. She's always going to be able to get a regular schmegular job. But she could a regular schmegular job.
I think once you're a certain level of popularity, a job might just not hire you because you're a distraction.
That's true, but honestly, she can still get a job if she wanted to. Like, that's fine. So that's not the issue at this point. I think more her following, it looks like she's trying to get content, because the last bit of content that she's been putting out has been not man bashing, but just all about her sexuality and her being able to exploit and do as she please. And we hear that again right here, you know, where she speaks about, he can hold my son, he can do this, I trust him. And that's my question. If you had a girl, how would you feel? How would your life be different?
He do not trust you.
True, but if you had a girl child, you know, you're talking about a stranger coming in her life. How does that play out? So she out here giving stepdaddy advice. Bitches who have daughters,
And then
this
she's
is
saying,
not for you.
we do not care. What the fuck?
But
This is also why it's been an uproar and people. Yeah, I know she's talking about girls. She's saying, well, us as in single mother, we do not care. That's why, you know.
Well, I care.
That's why I think it's been such.
I definitely care. Like, I told him, I said, I mean, we have a daughter together. I said, if at some point in time we weren't together and it's the weekend, I'm gonna give him two choices. I don't want to sound like a terrible person, but this is how I have to be, so I could actually find someone who wants to be in my life and stay there, maybe for a little longer. I mean, 10 years, I'm gonna be a little better next time. I'll be like 20, right? Maybe 15. I don't know.
Continue on. It's not.
All right, so I told him I would basically tell him, you need to watch the child this weekend. If you're not watching the child this weekend, I'm going to drop this child by the $30 babysitter for 2 days for $30, which means it's the worst babysitter in the entire world. Him being the great dad that he is going to watch his child. So it just ends up being a win-win for me, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to get to go out to do what I want. But the reason that I'm going to have to do that, because as a female, I can't just decide to invite someone over into my house and just pretend like I don't have a girl child there. I can't just like have men randomly sleeping over. I can't do what a mom with a boy child does. And the worst part about it are the predators that even do or are interested in little boys and little girls. You don't know about that shit, so you're still putting your child at risk regardless of what. So no, I'm not comfortable with, he can be in your Instagram photos and he can do, it's not your son. And that's just the way the world works. But I mean, she did say stepdaddy, so let's see.
Season.
Stepdaddy season.
SDS.
I swear, I do. Now, I'm not a threat, but you know, I can't speak for the other hoes that you don't know about. You know, maybe y'all never been in your favor. But I am here for it. Okay? Like, people move on. Save the, you should have got the ring first. It wasn't gonna work out anyways. It just wasn't gonna work out. Let's laugh together and let's raise this baby, you know?
She's going through it. You can see it again. She's going through it right here. She's going through it.
I'm trying to figure out. I got kind of lost in the sauce just now in the last 15 seconds we just watched. I don't know what the fuck she just said. Like what?
So I think maybe we kind of mixed it up. So I think she was talking about like her baby daddy taking photos and doing whatever he wants, but then at the end of the day, like some women are gonna say, oh, you should get a ring first before you had drop out or whatever is going on right now in their relationship. And she's saying it just wasn't gonna work out, like, you know. So she just wants to like raise a child, like let's just co-parent and raise a child.
She's so strong, believes it wasn't gonna work out.
She's laughing.
Ooh, this get down! Somebody get up. In conclusion.
Before, you know, she says it's so ghetto. I just want, you know, for all the single moms that are out there, it's not like shit happens. It's not ghetto because you end up being a single parent.
I wonder what she has against ghetto.
Apparently, because you're single parent, you're ghetto according to her, but just know that that's just not facts. Like, it is what it is, you know. She said she did make a really good statement. Sometimes things are just not gonna work out, and the best thing you could do is to co-parent so that your child can know what a regular relationship is like growing up. And thankfully she has a son, so is it bad that I feel as though boys have less impact versus girls in situations like this?
Impact towards what?
Like being a single parent and then having you know, probably a bad mommy and a daddy because they're always fighting even though they're separated. You know, like boys don't suffer a lot from it versus girls do, because now girls are gonna be like, oh, you know, I'm looking for a daddy figure, I'm looking for support, I need comfort, certain things like that. Guy just be like, fuck, I'm just gonna fuck bitches and I respect bitches.
That's what you think? Who's gonna teach that little boy how to be a man?
Well, I'm not saying no, you don't teach a little boy how to be a man.
You're saying a female who has another grown ass female in front of her to show her how to be a female needs her dad more than a boy who has no male in front of him to show him how to be a man.
I would say it's really important that a dad is in a girl's life. It is.
I don't.
And that's just me being a female. You know, you're a guy, so you know you have a different perspective. And I didn't say that single.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying that I think that it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that if you look at it logically, who does it matter more for?
Well, I didn't say single parent. I just said they were co-parenting, but they have bad relationships for co-parenting. So when you meet your parents, they're arguing. You know, you still get to spend time with your dad when your mom is not there, and you still get to learn what your dad wants to teach you when your mom is not there. Just co-parenting, you know, to be like, oh, you can't see your dad this weekend because of such and such. Oh, I'm doing this, or say bad shit.
That would be more harmful on a little girl than a little boy?
More harmful on a little girl and a little boy, because at the end of the day, you may have a guy who is not as caring to watch females, and then you may have a girl who is looking for comfort from other guys.
Comfort?
Yeah, like daddy issues. You have like issues in your life, and most times it comes up because of daddy issues, and your dad just not being physically there to raise you. For some, if your co-parenting is so bad that you're always arguing in front of your child, they don't know what a good relationship looks like. So when they go out to have as a female a relationship, they're like, well, it's for the shits already, because that's what I see my parents have.
Versus, I agree and I disagree, because I feel like some of the biggest sluts I met in my life were good girls, came from good households. So it wasn't like all the sluts were like single mother homes and shit.
No, you know, I definitely agree with you on that, because I gave you once my example.
Most of the biggest sluts I known came from like their parents were like good, like. But
that's just my opinion. I think like when you have a good child, it's very important to try to show her from example, like the type of life.
I feel you, but I just don't think that's more important than the little boy actually being it. Because it's not going to affect him if they're having a bad relationship, but he is going to be mad and want to be with his dad and want to do male activities with his dad. You're not going to do shit with your daughter. Like, I'm just saying, like.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm also not stating that this dad is out of his son's life. you know, he's
Yeah,
still
but she
there.
said the scenario as if like, oh, you can't see your dad this weekend. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, parents who have terrible co-parenting, you'll have a mom who says your dad ain't
I'm
shit.
not saying that won't happen, but if that little boy.
But when he grows up, what is gonna be his aspect on relationships? What is he gonna think about relationship? What idea?
You trying to say at that moment he's gonna be like, females ain't shit or something?
He's gonna be like, females ain't shit. 1, 2, relationships just don't seem to work out because I seen it from my parents firsthand. Versus a female, you know, our instinct is to be with someone.
Yeah, I just can't agree with that.
It's fine. That's just my, you know, my opinion. I'm gonna play the rest of the video though.
Stepdaddy season. Big aura, big lumber, big follow through need only apply.
Big lumber.
Hey y'all!
She said big lumber?
Yeah, she did.
Stepdaddy season.
Oh, what you think she mean by big lumber?
I guess she want big dicks. Big dicks all summer. I mean, it's not summer no more. Big dicks all winter. Winter's coming. I mean, look, I still feel the way that I feel about the situation with her. You know, whatever she's going through, this was definitely something she'd have gone through on her own, or call her best friend, or her mama, or her sister, because she do got family. Call her auntie for all I care. Shit, make the video and then send it to yourself.
Shit, it's still up on IG, ain't it?
This is her IG I'm watching it from.
Okay, so she ain't ashamed of it?
I know she's not ashamed of it, but it's the fact, like, right now she's in this situation, to me, and it's gonna sound so bad. Maybe I'm gonna get throwback for this. She is like in a Brittany Spears situation. Somebody step in and help this bitch.
So what is it? Oh, you said that's what she
Somebody step in and help this bitch.
Well, she's not sprung out on drugs, so.
Not that part, just like, yo, like, come on. Something is wrong. Blink twice.
Not doing this?
Yeah, blink twice if you need help. Like, that's the kind of situation she into me.
I think for some people, you can't, like, she is who she is. Like, I don't think there's necessarily a need to change her. Just, like, let her do her thing.
Emotional trauma.
Need to see this shit.
Emotional trauma is a hell of a thing.
I don't give a damn. I feel like people need to see this shit.
Why is it think they need to see it?
I don't want to see, I honestly, I'm not saying like I'm wishing bad on her, but like I want to see the process play out and see like what happens to her. And like,
I do too, because
like, I don't think she needs to change at all.
when she wrote the book, I was like, she's trying to be like Superhead.
Yeah.
So that's who she mirrored. You still, the only thing you ended up with after this book was by yourself with a child. So I don't know, you know, what went wrong in the situation
And
that you're by yourself by a child.
I know Superhead book did very well, so I don't know how well. I really don't know how well her shit did.
But I mean, in this day and age where there's so much going on, people pay cash so they don't have to deal with bullshit like this. So why would they still pay you cash? Because technically, you're gonna want expensive things. You're gonna want to go on vacation. So you want a guy to now spend cash like that on her and then still have her talk?
I fully expect for her to still be wealthy and for rich dudes to still fuck with her. Now, does that mean that she's going to get taken seriously? Hell no. But I expect the Future and whoever the fuck else don't give a damn about nothing off from the bitch to be like, yeah, like Nick Cannon, the nigga who just nothing to know. Come on, yeah, come fuck with me. Come on with your dumb ass. And guess what her dumb ass probably gonna do?
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
So she's a cum bucket right now.
All I'm saying is that I think she only wants to fuck with a certain, well, I'm 100% sure. She only wants to fuck with a certain caliber of men. It's not like she's finna fuck with some other dude who's gonna be faithful to her and be like, oh, I don't care that you suck dick and shit like that. She's gonna want to fuck with somebody with some money, and the only dudes who gonna fuck with her who got money aren't like this. I don't want to say
for the white rich old dudes right now, she's gonna be a sugar baby at this point in time. Is that her status?
I wasn't saying that at all by any means necessary, but okay.
Like a young guy is gonna look at her, know what's going on, and then still
gonna fuck.
Fucking is one thing. Having you around in public is a different story.
Ain't nobody gonna.
We're gonna go on a
See her on the
date.
beach of Cabo with nobody. Ain't nobody out there trying to do that. No, it's on some meet me at the goddamn telly and we do our, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be on no dating shit. I promise to you, nobody who's like famous ain't gonna be on no dating shit unless it's like, she might get a nigga like Diddy. Diddy been dating, Diddy was just dating Joey Chavez. He was with Young Miami and goddamn Diddy fucking all these little thotty bitch, you know what I'm saying? So shit, like he probably fuck her too, but you bitch, all you gonna get is a little boat ride and bye. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
For real. Like, I'm just saying, like Diddy was spotted with like probably 2 or 3 famous hoes in the past month or 2.
I just hope for her best benefit, you know, whatever's going on in her internal life works out, because she do seem a little...
Oh, she gonna get action. She still gonna get action, but you know what I'm saying? Only thing that's gonna happen is, like she said, she just gonna be a baby mama again, or she just be single and just fuck with wealthy men and get her money. Like that's all.
That sucks. Like, do women ever get fed up with just being like,
Well, she already
that bitch?
She already ruined like her image. Like, you get what I'm saying? And especially within the group and circle that she hangs around, ain't nobody really trying to, like, all right, for example, PJ, right? She got that nigga coming straight out the NBA draft, so he wasn't really acclimated to the lifestyle yet.
Yeah.
But once he got to traveling to other teams and shit like that, and niggas like, oh, yo, so you dating Brittany? You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's like, yeah, every single team I go to, somebody on every team, then fuck this. Damn, you, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, like, you can't escape it. Motherfuckers on your team clowning you, throwing notes at the back of your head, like, you know what I'm saying? Taping Brittany pictures here and there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is that he really didn't know what he was really getting into. He just thought this is the baddest bitch, and I wanted her since I was in high school, and I'm finna get her. You know what I'm saying? He got her, but I promise to you, once he got with her and she was pregnant and all that shit, and man, that shit was eating at him alive. Same thing happened with Mia Khalifa husband. Same thing happened with what's that white bitch? The other white bitch porn star, Lana Rhodes' husband. Yeah. Same thing happened with all their ass. A man cannot deal with that shit. No matter what, he might say it just because his mind, the thought of actually having you and actually being with you, he loves so much that it's like overrides his logic. And then once he has you, he's like, oh shit, hold on. So now I got to deal with this like
forever.
You know, like. And then when you think about that shit and you actually analyze it as a man in your man brain and you're doing your man math, you start to realize like, yo, I think I would rather have some pussy that's mine. Not necessarily to say that like she needs to be a virgin, but I don't need to know that everybody done fucked my girl. No man wants a girl who's for the world, the streets, as they say.